Do you know how much time you really have left after 70? Once you hit 70, something changes. Every year feels more valuable, more fragile, and more important. Time becomes something you can feel ticking just a little louder. But here's the surprising truth. Your body is already giving you clues about how long you might live. They're subtle, but they're real, and scientists are paying attention. Some people in their 70s still feel sharp, strong, and energized. They walk with purpose, think clearly, and enjoy life with almost the same vitality they had decades ago. Others, however, begin to slow down. Fatigue sets in, health problems appear, and with them, a quiet question starts to form. How much time do I really have left? The difference between these two groups? It often comes down to a few key signs, simple but powerful indicators that researchers and doctors have discovered over decades of studying longevity. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 signs that can give you insight into how long you may live after the age of 70. These aren't myths, guesses, or internet rumors. They're backed by real science and observed patterns among people who live long, healthy lives into their 80s, 90s, and beyond. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand what to look for in your own body and habits, you'll also learn how to make small, smart changes that could help you live longer and stay healthier. So make sure to watch until the end. You might be overlooking something minor that could make a major difference in your future. Let's begin with sign number 1, and it's one you probably haven't thought much about. Sign number 1, your walking speed. One of the most accurate predictors of longevity after 70 isn't found in your blood work or genetics. It's in how fast you walk. Yes, your walking speed could hold the key to how many years you have left. Scientific studies have consistently shown that seniors who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace tend to live significantly longer than those who slow down. This simple habit reflects much more than just how fast you move. It's a mirror of your overall health, your muscle strength, cardiovascular function, lung capacity, balance, coordination, and even your brain health. Let's take a simple example. Imagine 2 men, Joe and Frank, both 75 years old. Joe starts his day with a morning walk. He maintains a steady pace, easily crosses the street, climbs stairs without hesitation, and moves confidently through his day. His steps are smooth, balanced, and full of purpose. He's not running marathons, but he doesn't need to. His walking speed alone tells a story. Joe's systems, heart, lungs, muscles, and mind, are still working together in harmony. Frank, on the other hand, used to be active, but over the last few years, his walking has slowed down noticeably. He tires easily, takes frequent breaks, and often finds himself pausing to catch his breath. His balance is shaky, and stairs feel like a challenge. These might seem like small changes, but they are actually warning signals that the systems in his body are starting to lose coordination and strength. In studies of older adults, researchers found that a slower walking speed is closely associated with a higher risk of illness, hospitalization, and even early death. It's not just about mobility, it's a full-body health check you perform every time you take a step. Sometimes, it's not just age catching up, it's your body trying to send a message. Take a look at Joe and Frank. Joe walks with steady steps, his pace brisk and sure. But Frank? He's starting to slow down, and sometimes he even feels unsteady on his feet. While Joe's stride shows his body is still holding strong, Frank's sluggish pace could be a red flag, an early warning sign of declining health. Walking slower isn't just about getting older. It can signal deeper issues like muscle weakness, poor circulation, or even early signs of neurological problems. Your legs are your body's foundation, and when they start to weaken, your overall resilience begins to fade. Here's the good news. Walking speed isn't fixed. You can improve it. The more you walk, the stronger you stay. If you've noticed yourself moving slower, don't brush it off. Start small. Take short walks. Try light weights. Add a few leg exercises to your routine. Because how fast you move through life says a lot about how long you'll keep moving at all. Now, let's talk about another powerful signal: your grip. It might sound surprising, but the strength of your handshake can say a lot about your future health. Studies show that grip strength is one of the strongest indicators of vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip reflects strong muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. Take Robert, 78. Known for his strong handshake, he's always stayed active lifting light weights, opening jars with ease, and carrying groceries without issue. Now meet Walter, also 78. Lately, simple tasks like twisting a bottle cap or carrying a shopping bag have started to feel harder. He chalked it up to getting older, not realizing that his weakening grip was actually a sign of muscle loss, increased frailty, and a higher risk of falls and injury. Here's the truth: if your hands are getting weaker, there's a good chance your entire body is too. And the more strength you lose, the tougher it gets to stay independent, active, and resilient. But again, there's good news. You can rebuild that strength. Squeeze a tennis ball. Use hand grippers. Carry light weights. These simple habits can help maintain your grip and your independence. So pause for a moment. Test your grip. Does it feel weaker than it used to? Are everyday tasks a bit harder now? Please don't ignore it, because how well you hold on to things today might just reveal how well you'll hold on to life in the years ahead. If you're finding these insights helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video. Let's move on to sign number 3: your ability to stand on one leg. Balance. It's something most people don't think about until they start losing it. But your ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds can be a powerful indicator of how long you'll live. Studies show that people who struggle with balance are more likely to suffer falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. Meanwhile, those who can maintain good balance into their 70s and beyond are more likely to enjoy longer, healthier lives. Imagine two women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol stays active. She walks daily, practices yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without wobbling. Nancy, on the other hand, has never focused much on balance. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts to tip and needs to grab something for support. What she doesn't realize is that this isn't just an inconvenience, it's a warning. It could mean her muscle strength, coordination, and even brain function are beginning to decline. Good balance depends on strong legs, a responsive nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you find yourself stumbling, feeling unsteady when turning, or needing support to move around, don't ignore it. The great news? Balance can be improved. Try standing on one foot for a few seconds every day. Practice walking heel to toe, or try light Tai Chi exercises. These small habits can make a big difference. Go ahead and try it now. Stand up and lift one foot off the floor. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, don't panic, but don't overlook it either. The more you work on your balance now, the steadier and stronger you'll be in the years to come. Sign number 4: your sleeping patterns. The way you sleep isn't just about getting rest. It's a reflection of your long-term health and longevity. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, and clears toxins from the brain. Research shows that people over 70 who consistently get quality sleep tend to live longer, healthier lives. Poor sleep, on the other hand, is linked to memory loss, heart problems, and weakened immunity. Let's look at two men, Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry goes to bed at the same time each night, sleeps around 7 hours, and wakes up refreshed. Bill, however, struggles. He tosses and turns, wakes up often, and sometimes can't fall asleep at all. Over time, Henry maintains his sharp mind, steady energy, and strong health. But Bill begins experiencing brain fog, fatigue, and even irregular blood pressure, all connected to poor sleep. If you're waking up tired, can't stay asleep, or feel your sleep patterns have changed, take it seriously. It could be due to stress, poor diet, lack of exercise, or even hidden conditions like sleep apnea. But there's hope. Sleep can be improved. Reduce screen time before bed, stick to a sleep routine, get morning sunlight, and avoid heavy meals late at night. These small changes can help you sleep better and live better. So tonight, pay attention. Because the quality of your rest today plays a key role in your strength, focus, and health in the years ahead. If you're still watching and finding these tips useful, comment number 4 below to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you won't miss any future videos. Your support means a lot. It helps us keep creating content that informs and inspires. Sign number 5. Your appetite and eating habits. What and how you eat after 70 is one of the most powerful indicators of your overall health and longevity. A healthy appetite and balanced meals help keep your energy high, your muscles strong, and your immune system resilient. But a sudden drop in appetite or poor eating habits could be an early sign of deeper health problems and may even speed up the aging process. Take Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys her meals, eats a variety of fresh whole foods, and maintains a steady weight. She looks forward to preparing her meals and stays energized throughout the day. Susan, however, has lost interest in food. She skips meals, relies on processed snacks, and has unintentionally lost weight over the past year. What she doesn't realize is that this isn't just a change in routine, it's a warning sign. A decline in appetite in older adults often points to issues like nutrient malabsorption, digestive trouble, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. Left unchecked, it can lead to muscle loss, slower metabolism, weakened immunity, and greater health risks. But just like balance and sleep, this can be improved. Focus on nutrient-dense meals, eat regularly, and don't be afraid to speak to a healthcare provider if your appetite has changed significantly. Because maintaining a healthy relationship with food isn't just about staying full, it's about fueling your future. When you don't eat enough, your body starts to break down muscle for energy. This leads to weakness, frailty, and a higher risk of falls or illness. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, such as getting full quickly, losing interest in food, or experiencing unexplained weight loss, it's essential to take action. Eating well after 70 isn't just about staying full, it's about fueling your body with the nutrients it needs to stay healthy. Prioritize whole, nutrient-rich foods, keep yourself hydrated, and pay attention to a declining appetite. It could be a signal that your body needs support. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you consuming enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to maintain your strength? Or have you seen a dip in your appetite and energy levels? The choices you make today will shape how strong and independent you remain in the years ahead. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you manage stress after age 70 can say a lot about your longevity. Chronic stress isn't just a mental burden, it weakens the immune system, increases the risk of heart disease, and accelerates the aging process. People who cope well with stress tend to stay healthier, more active, and mentally sharp well into old age. Take John and Richard, both 76. John deals with life's challenges, like medical concerns or financial stress, with calmness. He practices deep breathing, stays socially active, and doesn't dwell on problems longer than necessary. Richard, on the other hand, holds on to stress. He worries excessively about things beyond his control, becomes easily overwhelmed, and falls into cycles of negative thinking. Over time, this constant stress wears down his body, raising his blood pressure, disrupting his sleep, and sapping his energy. Chronic stress also triggers inflammation in the body, which is linked to major age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's and heart conditions. If you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Managing stress through practices like mindfulness, regular exercise, deep breathing, or even humor can add years to your life. Ask yourself, when faced with problems, do you stay calm and adjust? Or do you let stress take over? Your ability to stay composed, seek solutions, and focus on what you can control isn't just beneficial, it's crucial to both your lifespan and quality of life. If you're still watching and finding these tips helpful, comment number 6 below to let us know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do so and turn on the bell for more videos like this. Your support helps us keep making content to inform and inspire you. Sign 7. Your social connections. The quality of your relationships can be one of the strongest predictors of how long you'll live after 70. Studies repeatedly show that people with strong social connections, through friendships, family, or community involvement, tend to live longer, healthier lives. In contrast, loneliness has been linked to a higher risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even early death. Consider two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78. Eleanor leads a socially active life. She keeps in touch with old friends, joins community events, and participates in a local book club. Eleanor enjoys spending time with her family. She looks forward to conversations, laughs often, and feels genuinely connected to the people around her. Barbara, on the other hand, spends most of her time alone. Over the years, she has lost touch with many friends. Although she has family, she rarely reaches out. As time goes by, she begins to feel increasingly isolated. Her mood declines, and her overall health starts to deteriorate. Human connection goes beyond emotional support. It directly affects your physical health. Regular interaction with others keeps your brain active, reduces stress, and stimulates the release of feel-good chemicals in your body that support overall wellness. If you've noticed yourself withdrawing from social events, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than usual, it's time to take small steps toward reconnecting. You don't have to be constantly surrounded by people. Even simple actions, like calling an old friend, joining a group with shared interests, or making time for meaningful conversations, can make a big difference. The relationships you build and maintain now don't just bring joy, they help protect your health and contribute to a longer, more fulfilling life. Final thoughts. Now that you're aware of these 7 important signs, take a moment to reflect on where you currently stand. Are you moving through life with strength, confidence, and vitality? Or have you begun to notice subtle changes that may be early warning signs? The good news is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep quality, eating habits, stress levels, and social connections, are all within your control. Your future is not fixed. The decisions you make today can significantly shape the years ahead. If you've identified areas that need attention, don't wait for a health crisis to force change. Start now. Take more walks, build physical strength, prioritize quality sleep, stay connected with others, find healthy ways to manage stress. The goal isn't just to live longer, it's to live better. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about how many years you have left, but about the quality of life you enjoy in those years. Thank you for spending your time with us today. We'd love to hear from you. Share one thing you learned and how you plan to apply it in your own life. Your feedback means a lot to us and helps keep us motivated to create more meaningful content. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your support allows us to continue making content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.